Hello friends, it's Dave here from SaveDex,
And I'm Sophie.
and we just watched the Nintendo Direct last night, and it's the next day now. We've both had time to mull it over and sort of think what our thoughts are on this Direct. So overall, what did you think of it?
Yeah.
I think that's kind of what I was thinking as well. Just there was some good announcements.
Yeah.
But a lot of it, we'll get into it in a bit more. So what we're going to do with this video, it's going to be in 3 parts. So the first part will be us talking about the overall Direct. Second part will go through the separate announcements and what we thought of the key ones. And the third part, I'll go over my predictions and just see how many I got right.
Cool.
So first thing we do, so the significance of this Direct in particular was, it was the first one in nearly a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
September 2019 was the last one, and I didn't think that one was that good either. And the February 2019 one was fantastic, but the September one I thought was okay. And I kind of felt the same about this one, it was okay.
Yeah.
But the thing that got me was, when they announced it, they said it's going to be 50 minutes long, and it's going to focus on like DLC for current games and first half of this year games. So I thought, wow, that means the first half of this year is going to be absolutely packed from Nintendo. But most of what got announced was for the second half of this year, and one big game next year.
Yeah.
So they really didn't keep to their promise there. But we'll go through some of them there in a bit. The other thing to say is this was very much a jack of all trades sort of Direct as well, where there was a big range, a big variety of games of different kinds, different genres that would appeal to many different people. I'd be surprised if there wasn't a single gamer out there that hated every single announcement.
Yeah.
I reckon everyone had at least a couple of announcements that they got excited for, but there was nothing really, especially from a Nintendo fan point of view, which is the majority of people that watch these. You know, you want the big hits. You want to start with Mario Maker 2 and end with Link's Awakening remake. You want things like that, and this didn't really have that. Except for the last thing was a big game, but that's not till next year anyway.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is we'll run through the games that were announced and just say what we thought of each one.
Okay.
So the first thing they showed was Smash Brothers, the new character being
Pyra
Pyra.
from Xenoblade 2.
Yes, so what did you think of this one?
Well, I don't know. It was okay. Yeah, I guess it's alright. I know that people wanted it, so I'm glad they're happy.
Yeah, true. It wasn't one of my picks. It's not someone I would have picked, but I am happy to see her in the game.
Yeah.
I guess there'd be a Xenoblade 2 rep in this game.
Oh, okay. But you thought it would be Rex and Pyra?
Yeah, Rex and Pyra seem to be what everyone was saying, but I'm glad they went a different direction to what everyone thought. That's a good surprise.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got more to say on this, but it's going to be its own video, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe, by the way, so we've got more of this coming in the future.
And then there was a Mithra?
Yeah, it's a dual character.
Yeah.
Which at first I thought, is that like a costume swap? But no, I'm guessing it's the down B move. You swap like the Pokemon trainer does, like Zelda and Sheik used to. That's quite interesting, because it's like, so they're opening up one character slot being 2 separate characters, where Pokemon trainer is 3 character slots. That opens up for another Pokemon trainer to enter the battle.
No way.
I think. But that's coming out in March. Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about is Fall Guys.
Yep.
What do you think of Fall Guys?
I actually don't know what it is.
I don't really know what it is either, but it's a big deal.
Yeah, people have been talking about it a lot recently.
I think it came out last year or maybe the year before, and like Among Us, the lockdowns really helped it because it's a big like online multiplayer game. It's kind of like a Total Wipeout style mini games.
Okay.
And it's like a last one standing sort of affair with them.
Okay.
So yeah, definitely Fall Guys. I'm looking forward to trying that one out finally.
Okay.
It's one where I was like, it's gonna come to Switch one day. I'm gonna wait till then. So that's a good one. Okay, another one is Monster Hunter Rise. They showed off another trailer for that.
Yep.
Again, that's not really one I'm interested in, but that is a big game coming out next month. So that looks really cool for people that like Monster Hunter. Yeah, so I think March in itself is a really packed month. Yeah, like Crash 4's coming out, and there's a few other big hitters, and now there's a Smash character coming, and Monster Hunter Rise. So really good month next month.
Definitely.
Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about is a Mario Golf Super Rush, as it was called. What do you think of this one?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Okay.
What did you think when it first came out?
Well, obviously when it first showed, I was like, well, this is a golf game. And I thought the bit where you could run and do it like all together, that you don't have to wait for your turn, you can just go like a race.
I think
I
that
thought
is
was pretty cool.
I think that came about because I think that means there's going to be a good online to this one, because that is very much an online mode. Because the normal golf game where it's turn-based, that would be not the best thing to play online,
Yeah.
where you're waiting around for your turn. So the fact they got a mode where it's all four of you playing at once, that is just built for online play. And there's a story mode. Mario Tennis did have one, but it was basically a training mode, so to speak, where you're just learning the different techniques, and maybe it'll be like this, but you're playing as your Mii, not the Mario characters in that one.
Yeah.
But Mario Golf, you liked Waluigi with his cowboy hat or fedora or whatever it was.
I didn't actually see that bit, to be honest. I saw everything else, but yeah, I saw Waluigi briefly, but I didn't see his cowboy hat.
Yeah, it was
That would've
very
been cool.
it was very small then. Wario's costume looks pretty cool. But a little tidbit that's on the website for this game that's got launched, it mentions King Bob-omb's a playable character in it,
Really?
which is an interesting idea.
Wow. Does he have arms?
But he has balls for hands.
Poor unfortunate soul.
And it's interesting to see because everyone calls him King Bob-omb. Even Nintendo calls him King Bob-omb. He originated in Mario 64, but in that game he was called Big Bob-omb.
Oh.
But it's kind of like a Robotnik Eggman sort of thing, I suppose. Like, or Princess Toadstool, Princess Peach sort of thing. Maybe in Japan he was always called King Bob-omb.
Big Bob-omb.
Big Bob-omb, yeah. Who knows? Yeah. Okay, so by the way, we're not going to mention every single game that they announced, just the ones that we've got something to say about.
Yeah.
Really, so there's some that we really have nothing to say about, so we're not going to mention them. But I've got something to say about DC Superheroes Girls Teen Power.
Oh yeah, I do as well. So the bit that when we crack up is that when they say, don't let anyone know our secret identity, but you go shopping in the mall and you choose the Batman crop top or whatever it is.
Oh, it was
Tank.
called the Bat Tank.
Bat and tank.
And meaning tank top,
Yeah.
basically. And that, when I saw Bat Tank, I thought it was going to be an actual tank you could drive.
No. Tank top.
Yeah, but
I thought that was funny because like, why do you want to keep your identity secret and then wear a Batman top?
and talk to a camera about it.
Yeah, advertising yourself.
I mean, is this something? Is this like a cartoon show? Or is it like Teen Titans Go or
I don't
something
know.
like that?
I'm too old now.
No, it had that sort of art style, but I was sort of silent the whole way through this trailer, and then at the end I said, I really want the Batman Arkham games ported to Switch, but instead we get this.
I can imagine it's good for, like, I've got a niece. I reckon she'd love this.
Oh yeah, it's. I'm sure it's great for the intended audience, but I don't think we are. We're a bit. I think we're a bit too old to be the intended audience. But
Probably.
then again, I got really excited over Mario Golf, so I don't think I'm the intended audience for that. But I love it.
Definitely.
Okay, speaking of something that you are the intended audience for, Animal Crossing is getting its Mario items.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
I think it's alright. I guess you could make like levels of it. And I've seen things where people have made like courses, not Mario courses, but like courses, assault courses with the timer. You get a timer in there.
Oh wow.
So I can imagine that's going to be a good thing for it.
The one thing I liked about it was that you could put warp pipes up to travel around your island quicker. That was a pretty good idea, wasn't it?
Yeah, really cool.
Yeah, definitely. Also, the Capcom Arcade thing they're doing, what that is...
Oh, I saw that today on the eShop.
Yeah, it's out already. It got shadow... I don't think it was shadow dropped. I think we knew it was coming then.
Oh, okay.
But it's a free download and you get one of the arcade games available with it, and then you can buy this like 3 packs you can buy that come with a collection of the arcade games, or you can spend 30 quid to get all of them. And for the amount of games, I mean, there's not like millions of games or anything, I can't remember how many, but it's a good price for the number of games you're getting. And you can, if you don't want to spend the whole £30, you can pick and choose which pack has the ones you like the most.
Okay.
And
Not
they mentioned,
too shabby.
yeah, they mentioned the Ghouls and Ghosts remake as well, which or Ghosts and Goblins, whichever one it was.
That does look good though, doesn't it?
It does, but it's like 25 quid,
Ooh,
which again,
spicy.
yeah, I'm betting it's going to be easier than the original.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay, so now we get a couple of games. Like, they mentioned Apex Legends, which is like a free-to-play battle royale, I think. I can't really keep up with battle royales these days.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
I
sort of glazed over at that point.
Yeah, and my words to you at that point was, I thought this was already on the Switch. So I'm pretty sure these other battle royales just keep appearing. They keep going on there, and I'm like, I just can't keep up with them. Maybe I am getting old.
We're too old for this.
Too old for it, yeah, definitely. So, yeah, that's something. And then Stubbs the Zombie, Rebel Without a Pulse. You laughed when that started.
Yeah.
Now, I owned this game on the Xbox 360.
Is it good?
I didn't play it much, but it seemed people like it.
Yeah.
But to say it's an old school game, you know. It's fun. You play as a zombie.
Nice.
Bet people say it's a type of game where, yeah, that being on Switch makes sense. Gotta love that one. And then they announced this Star Wars Hunters, which they didn't reveal anything about it really.
It just like showed some, you know, Star Wars personnel.
Yeah, it's like Boba Fett was there, and it showed like the arena opening up, and you could see the lightsabers. And I was like, "Oh, what's this then? Is this a Star Wars Battle Royale or something?"
That would be cool.
I don't actually know, but
it wasn't Battleground, or was it Battlefield?
Battlefield.
Yeah, it wasn't that. Star
That was
Wars.
like an online shooter, Star Wars. Yeah.
Would that be Battle Royale? I don't know.
It wasn't Battle Royale. It was kind of like Call of
okay.
Duty
That's fair.
sort of thing. But anyway, the thing I've read a little bit about Star Wars Hunters. It's a free-to-play mobile game. Essentially, it's on mobile as well as Switch, basically. So that makes me less interested. But a game that I am very interested in is called Knockout City. That was that dodgeball game.
Oh yeah, that did look good.
That looks so fun. And so I can't remember when that's out. May, I think.
I like that little princess, pixie princess. What is she? She's adorable.
Yeah, there was like the big goblin guy as well, and then there was like the hero guy, and it was like the soldier, wasn't it? So that was really cool. I really like the look of that, and the gameplay looks so fun.
Is that like a real game? Because I'd like to play as like a little pixel princess.
Oh, they might be their own custom characters.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Knockout City's looking really fun. So Miitopia, that's coming to Switch.
I was quite interested in that one because I saw my little brother play it on the DS, and it seemed fun and hilarious.
Yeah, it's a game with starring Miis.
Whee!
Yeah, exactly. So that's good. And there's horses that have been added, which I spoke to your brother earlier. He said that horses aren't in the 3DS one.
Oh, nice.
So it looks like it seemed to be a remake rather than a sequel from what they were saying about it. But it's kind of like a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe kind of deal where they've added something.
Extra bits.
Yeah, to it.
Fair enough.
And speaking of games that your brother's into, Plants vs Zombies, The Battle for Neighborhoodville.
Yeah.
That one. Now, Plants vs Zombies I've never gotten into. The first game was a tower defense, and I don't like tower defense games.
To be honest,
but then they made the Garden Warfare where they made it into a shooter.
Oh, nice.
So I'm more interested in that. So I might look into this one, but it all depends on the price because on the Xbox One version is £10 now.
Does it come with a demo? Because that would be a good.
If there's a demo, that would be great.
Yeah.
But it's one of them things where it comes to the Switch at full price.
Yeah.
But you can get it for half price on the other consoles, and we got a PS4.
We do.
So it's kind of like by the time Doom came to the Switch, the 2016 one, it was a tenner on PS4, so I just got it on the PS4. Like. It's sad that keeps happening. Okay, so No More Heroes 3. What did you think of that one?
Oh, it was with the aliens.
Yes.
Yes, they were going on about those aliens like crazy. Kick whatever aliens have, and I was like, tentacles.
You're-
I don't know what do aliens have.
Well, change the S to an N and it's tentacles, I suppose.
Yeah.
So there we go. Yeah, it's good. I've only played the first No More Heroes. You've watched me play it.
Yeah.
It's really over the top, gory, sort of fun, arcadey action, I suppose. But they got the whole you have to rise through the ranks again. You have to do odd jobs, like it showed them mowing the lawn at one point.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, so yeah, that is funny. So yeah, No More Heroes 3 is looking really good. I need to play through the first two first. So that'll happen eventually. Okay.
Backlog.
Speaking of backlog, let's add 3 games to my backlog at the same time, because Ninja Gaiden Master Collection's coming.
Yeah.
That is 3 Ninja Gaiden games. I've only played the first one of these 3. I had it as a freebie on PlayStation Plus. Ninja Gaiden Sigma. They're really fun, really hard games they are. So Ninja Gaiden 2 and Ninja Gaiden 3 are new to me. So Ninja Gaiden 3, when that first came out, it got terrible reviews. So the game was essentially unfinished. It was like on the Xbox 360 and PS3, I think it came out on. But then they released it again on the Wii U of all things. I think it was a launch game or shortly after launch. And they fixed the game. Like the Wii U version was the best version. And the Razor's Edge was like the tagline for this version. And eventually it came to the other consoles as well, this one. It was a much better version from what people tell me. So yeah, definitely looking forward to trying out all 3 of these. Maybe I'll stream them, but it'll be an adult stream because it's a gory game. It's a gory game.
Okay. I thought it was going to be Rudy Doody.
It's ninjas with swords.
Nice.
Okay, so let's finish this up with 3 Nintendo-related announcements.
Oh wait, there was one other one. There was that samurai one.
So yes, Samurai Warriors. It's one I didn't know what it was when they showed it, but I said to you, this looks a lot like Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah, it does.
Doesn't it?
And it says Warriors.
It's from Koei Tecmo. It's the same people, so it's part of that sort of genre. So yeah, that's a good game. It looks like coming out. I mean, but I'm going to be sticking with the game that's getting DLC. They announced. We all saw this coming. We all knew this was going to get DLC. The Age of Calamity is getting 2 waves. The first wave is coming in June, second one in November. They're going to feature new characters, new weapons, new stages, like side missions and stuff. It's 18 quid. I'm going to hold off before buying that because it's available now. I'm going to wait and see how much the first wave has on it, if it's worth me buying. But I want 100% the game, well, at least do all the side missions before committing to DLC. Because what's the point in starting more if I haven't finished what I've got?
Yeah.
It's like having seconds before you've actually finished your meal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, for Age of Calamity, we all knew that was going to get DLC, so that's not a surprise, that one, but happy to see it. Then, we had Anuma come out.
Anuma.
Now, people are complaining about this, and I don't know why. Well, I know why, but it's your own fault. The moment I saw the night before Breath of the Wild 2 was trending on Twitter
Yeah.
because of this Nintendo Direct, they said first half of 2021. Now, obviously they didn't stick to that first half of 2021 rule, but still, that's what I went in expecting. There was no way Breath of the Wild 2 was going to get shown at this Direct.
Definitely not.
That is an E3 game, and we know E3 is happening this year now. It's happening digitally, but it's happening there. Zelda in general, I think, because it's the anniversary this Sunday, and we're going to do a discussion video for Sunday as well about Zelda, so stay tuned for that. But E3 this year, I think that's going to be the Zelda time for Nintendo, the time they reveal things.
Things.
I think there will be things they reveal.
Things.
There's been leaks, but we'll talk about that Sunday.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. But they did reveal, we'll talk about this because it's relevant to this video. They revealed Skyward Sword HD. What did you think of that?
Yes. Yes, I was excited, but I also hyped myself up for
Other things.
But
Okay.
I watched you play it and it was okay.
Yeah, I really, really loved Skyward Sword when it came out. I'm glad there's an option for button controls this time. It needed that for the handheld. There's a good workaround, use the analog stick, the right analog stick to what angle you swing your sword at. I can see that working quite well. with like fast action, just flicking the stick
It's
in the
good
direction.
they did that because obviously Switch Lite users won't be
Yeah,
able to.
exactly. I mean, it's the same with like Super Mario Party and Ring Fit. You know, you can't use that on the Switch Lite without extra Joy-Cons.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they've done a good, and yeah, Skyward Sword HD. Everyone saw it coming. Now the thing is, people were hoping. I'll mention this again on Sunday, but like you yourself, you wanted Wind Waker.
Yeah.
I think Wind Waker and Twilight Princess will be coming.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, thanks.
But there's no way. I don't think they'll sell Wind Waker and Twilight Princess separately full price. I'll be annoyed if they do that.
Yeah, me too.
I think if they sell them as a double pack, both of them on the same cartridge, because the work's already been done before, you know, to make them HD and remake them. Skyward Sword, on the other hand, this is the first time they've done it. It's the first time they're selling this HD remaster. Then fair enough that they sell it individually. But if they were to now reveal, Wind Waker and Twilight Princess are coming as a double pack, that would hurt Skyward Sword sales.
No, that's true.
Because why would people who didn't own a Wii U or Wii, you know, newcomers, why would they buy the one with one game on if they could buy the one with two games on?
Because it's a different story and it's
I know.
good.
I know, I agree, but I mean, a lot of people would say that Wind Waker and Twilight Princess were better than Skyward Sword, yourself included.
That was me, yeah. But I still like, I like the story in Skyward Sword.
I mean, I kind of think Skyward Sword is... I think Twilight Princess is better out of the three.
Yes, me too.
But I think Wind Waker's the worst, personally.
Yeah, I agree.
But,
but it's
not
fun.
meaning it's bad. But
No, but the story's
yeah.
not as good as Twilight Princess, which is the best.
Yeah,
story.
but Skyward Sword's story is amazing.
Yes,
you
it
haven't
is.
seen it all the way through,
No, I
have
have.
you?
You showed me.
Oh yeah, we watched some cutscenes,
Yeah.
didn't we? Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't seen you play it all the way through.
No.
Because I got frustrated.
I hope they tone down Fee in this.
Oh yeah, that's why I got
I
frustrated.
hope they stop her from
That was one
interrupting
reason.
you all the time.
Oh, sorry, I interrupted you like Fee then.
Yeah, that's alright.
Interrupting Fee.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me my batteries were depleting.
Your batteries are depleting.
Oh no. I think I've heard people saying Fee would keep on going, Master, your Joy-Con is drifting.
God. That's so bad.
Yeah, definitely. But anyway, we'll talk a lot more about this on Sunday.
Yes.
For our Zelda video, so look forward to that, everyone. So the final thing, Splatoon 3, that is coming next year.
Yeah.
You're not too excited about that.
I don't really fancy Splatoon, but when they first started the trailer of it or whatever it was, it sort of looked interesting because you're like in the middle of nowhere.
It's like Mad Max, you said.
Yeah, like Mad Maxy, and you've got these like this weird pigeon that's your companion, Little Buddy, I think it was.
You can do its hairstyle.
Yeah, and I was like, hang on a second, is this going to be like
open world? I thought.
World, yeah. But then I don't know how that would work with the paint. But then I was also thinking, how cool would it be if you had like a paint, what's it called when you go paint shooting?
Paintball.
Paintball, like a paintball mode.
Yeah,
And
I think you mentioned laser tag earlier.
Laser tag as well, yeah. That would be so
like
good.
like a battle royale mode for
but
Splatoon.
it just looks like you've got normal
You're
Splatoon.
you're in a desert instead of a city now.
Yeah, and I don't get that.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. But whatever floats their boat.
The thing is, Splatoon, I can take it or leave it.
Yeah.
I enjoy playing Splatoon, don't get me wrong, but I'm not excited about the franchise.
No, I mean,
like, and people that are saying, I've heard some people already saying, but we've already got a Splatoon game on the Switch, you know, why we don't want a third one? I'm like, well, okay, you don't have to buy the third one.
No.
Yeah, it's like when people say, Nintendo are making us spend $60 on Skyward Sword, and I'm like, no, they're not. They're selling it, but they're not making you buy it.
Hell no.
Just don't buy it if you don't want it. Simple as that. But with me and Splatoon, though, I'll say this is coming out next year, 2022. That will be 5 years since Splatoon 2. I think a 5-year gap for a sequel is pretty reasonable.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's not like it's a year like Call of Duty and stuff where it became like yearly. Then you know,
why would you?
Well, they do because they sell.
That's mental.
That's why.
Fair enough.
So yeah, but Splatoon is like, you know, it was like 2 years between 1 and 2. Now 5 years between 3. So 10 years until the 4th one. So, you know, they're good enough gaps, I think. So, and if people want them, people buy them. If people don't want them, they won't buy them. Simple as that.
Yeah.
So that was the Direct overall. Overall, again, there were some great announcements in there. A lot of announcements I didn't care about. And a lot of announcements a lot of people wouldn't have cared about, but then they'd have been interested in the things that we... Like, for example, we didn't talk about the Octopath Traveler sequel or follow-up because I'm just not interested in that.
Triangle strategy.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Things like that. Yeah, I just sat in silence the whole trailer like, eh.
Now that I've like...
It's cool for people that liked Octopath Traveler, but
Yeah.
for me, just not interested.
Now that I've because when we first started recording this video, I didn't actually remember everything. But now that I've sat here and talked about it through, I'm actually excited. So yes, we're good.
I think it's one where initially looking at it, it's like you're let down because you have this hype in your mind
Yeah.
about what you want. Like, I made a predictions video, which I'll get to in a second, but now you have time to think about it. You're like, yeah, it's not a Direct for me. I mean, there were announcements I loved, but the majority of this Direct just wasn't for me.
No.
Doesn't mean it wasn't for anyone else.
Oh yeah, of course.
There will be people out there thinking this was the best Direct ever. There are games that, like Octopath, or the Triangle game, and Monster Hunter Rise and all that. They're like the best games they could possibly show off.
Exactly.
And yeah, some things like Animal Crossing update. That's exciting for you.
Yeah, I like
Not
it.
for me. I don't have Animal Crossing.
No.
You do. Age of Calamity DLC. That's exciting for me, but not for you. So so it's fair. It's just how it goes.
Definitely.
Like Mario Golf, you saw my reaction to Mario Golf suddenly appearing.
Yeah.
Like, I was really excited for that, but you were like, you'd have preferred another Mario Kart, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Definitely. But now, also, Splatoon 3,
Yeah.
this opens the door for a Mario Kart 9. Because
Yeah.
I always thought Mario Kart 8's on the Switch, why do we need Mario Kart 9? Well, why do we need Splatoon 3? We've got Splatoon 2. Splatoon 2 sells insanely well.
Yeah, that's true.
So...
Does that mean people stop playing Splatoon 2?
Well, they've finished the Splatfests now, so obviously people are still playing it, but yes.
What do they do when people just stop playing it altogether?
Well, the game dies out.
That's so sad. That seems like such a waste of a game.
I know.
Surely you want to do what Animal Crossing does and just like add things on.
Well, what's happening with the older Animal Crossing games?
Yeah, you're right.
People don't play them anymore as much.
Yeah, but okay. Yeah, that's true. But I suppose Splatoon's different because it's like the online and you need people there to do it.
Yeah, Animal
Same
Crossing.
with Mario Kart, but you can play Mario Kart offline.
Yeah, and Animal Crossing you don't need online at all for that.
Yeah,
So so that's what we thought of the Direct. So another thing I want to mention is the structure of it. Like, when he mentioned Mario 3D World at one point, says that's out, that's available now. Okay, I've been playing that. Yeah. We don't need
just
to
in
talk
case.
about. And he said that, and he says like that, and he goes, anyway, moving on to this, and he talks about a game that's completely irrelevant. Why was the Mario Golf trailer not after he said that? That would have
It was
fitted
poor
in.
segueing.
Yeah, it's like he could have talked about Mario. He says, oh, speaking of Mario, take a look at this, and yeah, Mario Golf. There we go. That would have been a great way to introduce it, but no. So anyway, let's talk about my predictions.
Okie doke.
Okay, I've just brought up my predictions. So here is what I said would happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I said there will be a Smash character reveal. There was. It wasn't the Smash character that I thought there would be. So, but there was one.
Is it available in April? Or?
It's available in March, which is sooner than April. So I got that wrong, but the thing is, does that count as a prediction correct when they said Smash Bros. Ultimate will be there?
No.
No, so I got the month wrong.
You
I
didn't
got the
guess which character, yeah. So.
Yeah, I got the characters wrong. I got the month wrong. I was wrong there, so that's the one.
Mario spin-off, yes.
Yeah, I said there would be a Mario spin-off.
Did you say golf?
I said Golf 4 Strikers,
Oh,
so
nice.
I was right about that one. So that's one for me.
Plans regarding Mario.
I said, what are they going to do regarding 3D All-Stars disappearing stuff? They didn't mention that at all. So
Yeah, that's weird. Why would they not?
They don't want to acknowledge it.
Maybe.
So that's wrong. Then I said there will not be a new Mario platformer or Mario Kart game.
Yeah, you're right.
So I was right on that one.
Sad times though.
Sad times, but I thought it's just not the time.
Yeah.
A spin-off would be the only thing. Okay, so then I said for Zelda, I said there won't be Breath of the Wild 2 there. He specifically came out and said,
No Breath
we're
of
not
the
talking
Wild.
about, yeah, so that was me confirming he was going to say that, yeah. But then I said there would be Skyward Sword HD or a collection.
So you got that right.
I got that right.
Yeah, but no collection. Boo-hoo.
No. Okay, so then I said there will be Hyrule Warriors DLC.
Nice.
I was right there. I also said Metroid Prime 4, I didn't think they'd show it other than a little teaser, but it would either be that or the trilogy.
And that
I
was wrong.
I was wrong. No Metroid mentions at all, not even a 2D one.
Nothing Pokemon either.
I said there'll be no Pokemon because that's next week. That's Pokemon Day next week.
New Kirby?
I said there'd be a new Kirby. A lot of people were thinking that. Nope.
I feel like that wouldn't have though, because they brought out that game. I can't remember what it's
The
called.
Fighters one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's been rumours about a 3D Kirby platformer.
Oh, do you know what? That would be cool.
Yeah, and it's been 4 years since Star Allies soon, so which was the last mainline Kirby game. So Kirby tends to get a few little spin-off things between his platformers.
Yeah.
Then, just to make you happy, I said Yokai Watch.
Yay, but
No.
nothing, no. But actually, that might be a good thing for the time being.
But yeah, I mean, we've started watching the anime, haven't we?
Oh, so funny. It's so weird.
Yeah.
It's good though. And then you said Wario Land?
Yeah, Wario Land, nope. Banjo-Kazooie was just a hope, but
Yeah,
nope.
no.
There was no N64, Game Boy, anything to do with Nintendo Switch Online,
No Donkey
which I'm
Kong.
very surprised about, but oh well. Donkey Kong, I thought that's a no, and then I said there would be no Bayonetta,
You're right.
because, yeah, so out of my 16 predictions there we just read out, I got 7 right and 9 wrong, so I was just under half.
Just under half.
Half correct, so yeah, so watch my next predictions because nearly half of them will be right. But they're all sort of educated predictions based on past patterns and things like that.
Yeah.
So, but, you can dream.
One can dream.
So yeah, so overall, an okay direct. It's one, great for everyone. I think the amount of third-party stuff they had in this, that was enough for 2 partner showcases. They could have made out of that, but they made it into a full direct. It's great to see that the directs aren't dead. A lot of people thought they would be.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah. So, what did you guys think of this direct? Let me know in the comments down below what your announcements were, your favourites, or what ones you would have liked to have seen instead. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm going to do a video talking about the Smash trailer. Tomorrow I'll make that one. That's for Friday. And then on Sunday we're going to put up a video of us talking about the Zelda anniversary, as that is the anniversary day, the 21st. So a lot of exciting stuff to come there. And yeah, so look forward to us. We're going to still do our streams as well. At the time this goes up, it'll be Ori and the Blind Forest coming up again, as well as some Mario Kart and Smash we'll be doing online with fans at some point, and Uncharted,
Yes.
which isn't coming to Switch.
Sad times.
So thank you so much for watching, everyone. See you in the next one.
Bye.